So I just entered Lake Havasu City. Lake Havasu City is famous for attraction they built about 100 years ago. There was nothing here and they just wanted to bring more people, so they decided to put something interesting. They got the original bridge, like old bridge from London, England, brought it here in a desert, put it in a desert, and then dig the canal from Colorado River to bring the water under the bridge. So now we're gonna go over the bridge and experience something of a British culture, I guess. So here we go, over the London Bridge. You can see British flags. I don't know how exciting it is. Can you feel it?
I felt this thrill going up my leg.
Looks good. It's not long, just maybe 100 yards or so. And that's it. The attraction is over.
Turn right, then turn right.
So that was a quick drive through Lake Havasu over the bridge, and I'm just gonna stop here at Great Clips and giving you a chance to see before and after. I'm back at Don Laughlin's Riverside Casino, the host for all these RVs around for free. I spent here 3 days last month, and then I went down to Parker. I was there for about 10 days, but there's no poker room over there. They closed poker room 2 years ago, and even before COVID. So I played blackjack 3-4 times, and I'm up 300 in blackjack, which was really good success. Very lucky, so I didn't lose. I came back here because I'm on the way back to Las Vegas. Las Vegas from here is 70 miles. That's hour and 15-minute drive, really easy. And I'll stay here till Super Bowl. After Super Bowl, moving back to Las Vegas. Need some poker action. January 1st, I switched from poker income tracking app to a new app. And this one is really good. I already did review. Even review is not good enough. You have to start using it to realize how many options you have. I was so used to poker income, I used it for 10 years. The developer abandoned it last year. So with the new Android updates, app is not functioning the way it is. This app is designed by poker players and computer programmers in Germany, and so as poker players they know what they want to see. So poker income has so many options that I even cannot explain you. You can track your normally sessions. In each session you can track changes in your stack. You can record the notes, hands that you are playing. There's hand replayer, there's notes and stats, calculator for hands. You actually have to start using it in order to know how good it is. So here it is, the session I played, and you can see this breaking points. So if you click on each of them, you can see what I recorded there. That was at 6:06. I got a pot. My stack went to, I think I started with 300, it shows 300. My stack went to 424, which is $124. So that's the hand. I won with pocket jacks versus pocket fours, and it was set over set. Then next big increase with the note, I had pocket queens, and you can see I went up to $780. Here's another one. At 8:47, I got straight, made it all in, and on the river came flush, so I lost. So you can record those notes and help you later analyze your game. So when I said how good the poker income tracker was, let me show you just stats. So you can see here the graph that I have in my poker income tracker from March 1st, 2019, when I moved officially in my RV and start traveling. You see this big flat line? That represents, because this is viewed by date. So everything is spread proportionally. So this line shows the 6 months when I didn't play, and that's why it's flat. So there's no action 6 months that I spent last year in Palm Springs during the COVID lockdown and casinos being closed. Then September 1st, I start traveling again, and you can see. So this is option to view it by date, and then you can view that same data just by sessions. So in sessions, there's no empty space between. It just goes session by session. So you can see here how it looks nice and smooth without that big wide gap. Here's also data you can filter out. So here's a filter out data showing just data from September 1st, 2020, when after those 6 months I start traveling again, went to Las Vegas and played, to the end of the year when I stopped using the app. So this shows you just that period. What's interesting, most of the time I win every day except Wednesday. So these are combined totals. There's normally Mondays and Sundays when I lost, but overall I'm mostly winning on those days, except Wednesday I lose absolutely every time. I think there's maybe one Wednesday when I won and I was wondering what happened. Isn't this ridiculous? Every day positive, but Wednesday. Well, what's the magic of Wednesday? Now you're wondering, are we gonna see some hands here? Well, here's the fucking hand for you. I have pocket aces, managed to go all in pre-flop. Can it be better? The guy shows pocket kings. I give you 2 seconds to guess what's the first card on a flop. Yes, king, you're right. Oh, you're so smart. So I post this picture and then somebody started explaining me, well, you win 4 out of 5, it's 18% for pocket, like I don't know that. But why is it when I'm all in pre-flop with aces versus king? You don't win with aces anymore. Whoever said he won with aces, a liar. Yes, hear from me, Mr. Vegas, to you. You are lying, sir. You cannot win with pocket aces, period. No discussion. Played one tournament here. It was some free roll. You qualify for the tournament, not like usually in casinos, play so many hours or stuff. No. If you make a full house, automatically you're qualified for tournament. So I played the tournament last Tuesday. I even didn't know the format. And format is actually a survivor. So you don't have to be first. You have to end up in last 12. So last 12, everybody's paid $100. So I made $100. It was easy. I took 3 people out, had some chips. In one of the sessions, and suddenly I get a text message from Old Man Coffee talking about some king high flush. So what's going on? Is he here in the room? So I start looking around the poker room. I don't see him. And then, this is so stupid. Then I get another message. I look at it. It's from him. He said, I'm in seat 1 at your table. I didn't see when he even walked in the room or sat at the table. He was playing for a while. Then he had ace king, double up on that, got his money back and left. And he told me, I'm up $4. So I was playing for hours and I'm kind of card dead. And then I decide I'm going to go and sit in his seat. So I sit there, played another couple hours. I was down about 150. And then at one moment I got 2 pots. And suddenly I tip the dealer and I count my chips. I am up $4. And then I'm thinking, is this a sign? Because if he was down, one buying, got another one, got all in, got even, and plus $4, and he left. Is this a sign that I have to leave? And let me tell you, I didn't want to challenge the karma, so I stood up and left $4 up. Well, you may laugh at that, but playing over the years, I saw this from that 4 up going down to minus 400, so don't blame me. Weather is good, it's 70 degrees and sunny. You see short sleeves all the time. Went down the Colorado River. There's a river walk. It goes for a couple of miles along the river. Use my bike here around the city. I will stay here a month, but I have to be on Wednesday in Las Vegas at doctor's appointment, so I'll see you back in Vegas. Before I say adios, top 5. I'm gonna give you my 5 favorite movies with country music. Number 1, Heartworm Highways. It's a movie where you can see the best of unknown. It's not Nashville type country music. It's usually a guy with the guitar, so you can see there Townes Van Zandt, Steve Young, and Townes. Townes was the guy people swear is better poet than Bob Dylan. Second part of the movie is in Guy Clark's house. They're celebrating Christmas. So they're all country musicians, they all came with guitars and they're singing, drinking just bottles of whiskey. You can see that their eyes are muddy and really great stuff. You can see their young Stevie Earle just started. He's like young, like 20 years old, but already had a name in that circle of people. Great movie. Try to find it in some, I don't know, Netflix or wherever. Second is Wheeler. It's about Texas cowboy, but it's in modern days, who's like good singer, and people always tell him, you should go to Nashville. So actually, that's what he does. He goes to Nashville, and it's made like a documentary, but it's actually a real movie. And main actor actually does all singing, and it is so good. And it shows you some of that Nashville scene and how hard it is maybe to make your name in the movie. Number 3 is Blaze. Blaze is a weird character. It's one of those related to those guys from Heartworm Highways. He was the best friend with Townes Van Zandt. His bio is amazing. He drinking too much alcohol, some abused the family and stuff like that. End up. Oh, the interesting part is didn't leave much recording. I think if you can read this on Wikipedia, I forgot now. Like he goes with a band and everything, they record the record, and then like next week they had to print the record, send for distribution. Studio burns down and everything burns down, there's no record. Well, the next year he goes again in some different studio, records new record. But then some producer or whoever got pissed and he steals the originals, so they couldn't print the record. Guy never printed the record. It's amazing. Good movie. And recently new, like maybe 2 years old. Another one that I like a lot is Tender Mercies. I like it because Robert Duvall, he's on my top 5 actors, which I maybe give you a list later down the road. He's amazing actor. Starting from Godfather, when you saw him for the first time, till today, whatever he did is amazing. And number 5, Bound for Glory, the movie about the life of Woody Guthrie. Well, you can say Woody Guthrie is folk, but it doesn't matter. That's all like country. They're country people. They come from, that type of environment. David Carradine plays Woody Guthrie, and one of my favorite movies. Try to find them. You can find them somewhere. Netflix, Amazon, whatever. Really good movies, loaded with music. So for now, adios, and see you down the road in Las Vegas.